Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your March eclipse reading with Abriana. In this video, we're going to be talking about the eclipse happening on March 25th, 2024, in the sign of Libra. So, this is going to be a lunar eclipse, and we're going to talk a little bit about what may come up for you around this time, how it's hitting your chart, and then we will go over to the DMT cards to practice your activating shift code and play in the frequency. So, Aquarius, let's talk about eclipses. Eclipses are new beginnings or endings. They're seen as fated events, synchronistic events, acts of destiny can come up. And another really important part of them is information being eclipsed. So, information coming to the surface to be seen. And it's usually not anything like what we expect it to be. And we can kind of see that once the actual event of the eclipse has passed, there will always be some lingering information that continues to show itself. Okay, so for Aquarius specifically, this is going to be hitting your ninth house. So, all of those things that I mentioned can be happening in the area of your life connected to philosophy, higher education, the house of publishing, higher beliefs, or like your belief system in general, your morals and values. And there will also be underlying tones of Libra. So themes like relationships, harmony, balance, those can all be coming up as well. All right, and for your activating shift code today, you have 269. 2269. Okay, which is so funny that the two just came up on accident, right? Because um we're in Mercury's pre-shadow. And so I'll take this moment just to give a shout out. Jules is going to be doing a live on March 29th. And I know that we are going to be touching on Mercury retrograde and how to ascend that in that live. So I just thought it was so funny. So in the codes, Mercury is our second DMT code, the communicator or connector. So it seemed like that wanted to slip in here. So quick shout out. And all right, back to what your actual activating shift code is. 2269. So 22 is the creator creation energy at the same time. And when we move over to the avatars, so Aquarius, you are the master creators. And during this time, as the master creator, you have the ability to create outside program reality with the reprogrammer running simultaneously. So the reprogrammer can bring up some stuff in our operating system, maybe some stuff that's ready to be shifted. What kind of viruses are there in terms of, areas that can use a little extra tuning, what's coming up to be seen, that kind of stuff. So, okay. So I would just pay attention to how your beliefs and philosophies on life in general may be shifting at this time. And maybe there is a modality or some kind of creation inside you, showing you the next right action step to take, right? So maybe there's some kind of new creation that is unlike anything that's been done before, or just extremely new and unique that can be showing up for you right now, and allowing the codes and the information, the frequency, the intelligence to show you what to do with it next, the next right action step. Okay, and then take the energy of the 9. So, knowing that you have the ability to create outside the matrix and follow the divine guidance to what is flowing through for creation. And the last question I'll leave you with is potentially looking at how are your beliefs shifting at this time? Paying attention, extra attention during this time to what is still in resonance and what may be ready to shift, especially with the lunar energy. It can be more towards letting go or endings. So, what's ready to leave this time and then honoring that. Okay, so we're going to move into your activating shift code. If you are new here, welcome. And we're just going to start by centering into the heart space. So just taking in a deep breath. You can breathe in the white blue light or the rainbow light. And just breathing into the heart space, activating that quantum heart. Allowing the light to travel down the spinal cord, increasing the frequency of the spinal fluid. Okay, and our first code is going to be the 22. So I'm going to hold it up here and we will look at it with the physical eyes and match the frequency of the 22. And once you feel that you've matched the frequency, going ahead and closing the eyes, bringing it in through the pineal gland, and allowing it to spin. And as this symbol is spinning in the pineal gland, it is releasing a very specific frequency, letting it travel through the body, turning on the electrons, that quantum body, and just having the experience. Okay. The next code is going to be the 6. So again, attuning to the symbol with the physical eyes, matching the frequency, and bringing it in through the center of the forehead, into the pineal gland, and allowing it to spin. And as it does so, it's turning on a very specific frequency, allowing that frequency to move through the ionic grid, turning on the whole system here, watching as the energy of the reprogrammer moves through the system, allowing yourself to be in the experience of what needs to be seen. And the last code is going to be the 9. Right. So just looking at the symbol with the physical eyes, attuning to it, matching that frequency, and closing the eyes, bringing the symbol in through the center of the forehead into the pineal gland, allowing it to spin. And just being in the experience, maybe pushing any thoughts that come up or your consciousness into that grid, allowing your consciousness to match the frequencies being turned on in the quantum body. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And this is an activating shift code for the March 25th eclipse. You can come back to this time and time again to practice consciously attuning to a frequency outside of programmed reality. And we are always so happy to hear from you if this resonates or you feel divinely led to share in the comment section below. we will see you on the next one. So, bye, Aquarius.